We got a great meet this weekend. I know you just heard from Lance on the women's side with the quality of performers that are coming in. You look at what we got coming in. We've got Alabama, Baylor, Colorado, Florida, Florida State, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, LSU, Nebraska, Oklahoma, USC. So. Again, an outstanding track meet here for the second time in 2 weeks, and it's by design. We've worked hard to encourage. There's a lot of competition out there, and our goal is to bring the best that we possibly can, to Fayetteville, so our kids run against the best. So it's going to be an outstanding track meet.
Even better than Razorback Invitational.
That Razorback invite is good. And again, it's as you progress from January to February. That Razorback meet, it was outstanding. Having the University of Oregon in here and having Florida and LSU and Arkansas. I mean, it was a great meet. And this one, the emphasis, as you know, you've been in it long enough, Nate, to know the emphasis changes a little bit now because we're chasing times and throws and distances. So now it gets ramped up. Kids are in better shape. They've had some meets under their belt. But we're really proud of the Razorback Invitational, and clearly it was the best meet in the country 2 weeks ago, and for the second time in 3 weeks, we have the best meet in the country again. So we're excited about that.
Your distance guys going to Washington?
We're taking our distance runners to Washington again, and that's that's kind of where the fish are schooling, and where we have to go to get. It's an oversized track. There's no conversion on that, and so that's kind of why we're there. And again, chasing those times.
So who goes there? Griffith and Boyd?
So we had about 9 or 10 kids going. So all of our distance runners, from Matt Young to Ryan Murphy to Austin Dahlquist to Gilbert Boyd to Cameron Griffith, we're all Ethan Main. We're all going out there to see if we can't run fast.
You got anybody this week here that you think in this meet that can qualify nationally? Or?
Well, we hope so, Nate. I mean, we're not. Again, I mean, we're. I think we're still another week or so away. We hope that we time it right. We had some kids come in dinged up from Christmas break. We're not quite at the stage that the women are at as far as they're off and running, and I just feel like, hey, we hope that we make forward progress here this weekend. We're going to run Shaq in the hurdles, and Laquan will triple jump, and we got some other guys that we didn't run that'll be competing this weekend for the first time. So we got a lot of work to do, but we're excited about the fact that, hey, we got an opportunity to run some fast times and really be competitive.
I'm sure weight thrower will have some competition this week too.
He'll have competition, and again, it's across the board. When let's just say this, with Holloway, with the Florida kid coming back in, it would not surprise me if there's a NCAA record or even beyond that, a U.S. record or whatever. I mean, that's what we're preparing for. We've got, when you look at who's coming in, the number one in the 100, the number two in the 200, the number one in the 4, the number 2 in the 8, the number 1 in the hurdles. The 4x4 will be the fastest in the country. 1, 2, 3, 4 best jumpers in the country in the high jump. The pole vault, the Mondo is not. The kid from LSU isn't here running, even though LSU is. He won't jump, but number 1 and number 2 in the long. It's a phenomenal track meet, and just what the doctor ordered for us to get in there and mix it up.
Laquan, he won the long jump last week in New Mexico. How do you think he's doing?
He's that was, again, forward progress. He's hurt a lot last year, and fighting through the mental and physical aspects of getting back to a high level. And when you've been at a high level, same with our hurdler Shaq, you've been at that level. It's it's a big climb back, but we hope that those guys can make some progress this weekend and get the ball rolling. So.
You said you have some young guys debuting, or?
Well, I mean, we have our new kids, the new sprinter that we brought in, Josh Oglesby, who made the final of the 60 at the Razorback meet. First time in a uniform, not really in track shape because he didn't come in until January. Played football as a freshman down in Texas and then transferred up. And you've got Trey Gilbert that, made the final of the hurdles. And had an outstanding time for a freshman, and so we look forward. He's another young kid, so we've got them all over the place.